Saying things out loud is the most primary tenet of manifestation, and I am manifesting that the Resident Evil leaks are real, unlike my dreams of having a future. The leaks currently show there's supposed to be remakes for Resident Evil 1, 0, and Code Veronica. A remake for 1 that's totally expected. It's the second best entry in the series in my opinion. It's the entry that started it all. It needs to be brought into the current canon, and it deserves to be rendered in full, juicy, 3D, unrestrained by the tight BDSM chains of pre-rendered backgrounds. BDSM because it did restrain the game's potential, but also BDSM because it's an acquired taste that some people really love. I mean, those backgrounds still look delicious 2 decades later. The atmosphere drips like it has chlamydia. Sorry. A remake of 0 would be surprising if it's real. It was never that popular. And much like my ex, its inventory system is really unlovable. You spend most of the game as a pack mule trying to single trip groceries from your car to your apartment. It is an enjoyable and scary game otherwise, with a lot of super creepy enemies. The Leechmen are top tier, and if rendered in the RE engine, they would be immaculate. It's like RE1 the sequel, but not RE2, if that makes sense. I mean, even though it's a prequel. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, your brain is not built for abstract thinking, and that's okay. These videos are like a Rorschach test. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. God, I really want to ride that train in full 3D. A remake of Code Veronica, though, that is the thing I need. That is what I'm manifesting. Code Veronica is the dirty family secret. It's the Cinderella of the Resident Evil series. While its stepsisters are all at the ball, it's expected to sit in the basement and clean the dust off the monocles. It's technically Resident Evil 4, but they didn't call it that, probably because it doesn't star Daddy's special twink Leon S. Kennedy, who I love, but still. Speaking of, this game features its own early aughts emo twink with Steve Burnside, who grew in me. In me? On me. I don't know, watch the tape, you decide. It also stars Claire and Chris Redfield. Claire, a forgotten icon, who deserves way more love in the series than she gets. Her and Jill, they're both Cinderellas. They deserve way more than they're given. And Chris's daddy, I'm never unhappy about more Chris. I know it might sound like blasphemy to say, but I would take Chris over Leon any day. Like, I still love Leon. I still love Leon more than you've ever loved Leon. But Chris is just so big and meaty, like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Also, the story arcs here are so important to the primary narrative of the series. It should have been 4. Code Veronica should have been Resident Evil 4. 4 should have been 5. 5 should have been 6. And 6 should have been taken out back and shot with the rest of the traitors. Code Veronica was also the first mainline game to be rendered in full 3D, though it did still have fixed camera angles, proving that once you're out of a cage, you are still in a cage. Rorschach, abstract thinking. Here's the mustard. Catch up, you nasty little slut. It's a fun game with a wild story and one of the best villains in the series. She is iconic. She deserves better. She deserves a remake. I need it. I want it. That's what I told your father last night. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.